Liminal. In Latin, it means a threshold, a place of transition, a time of waiting and not knowing what's to come. The space between the what was and what's next. Most of us are taught to fear that space, to rush through it, to get to the other side as quickly as they can. But some of us were drawn to it. We are rogues of the in-between. This is the chronicle of the journey, a record of a life lived on the threshold, searching not for a destination, but for the meaning hidden in the movement itself. It's about finding the golden threads that connect our past to our future, even when we can't seem to see the full pattern. My name is Tina, and I'll be your host. But in this space, I'm also a guest, a subject, the one on the journey, and this is the Liminal Rogue. Welcome to the space in between.
Now, an interview with Tina Hauser, the creator of the Liminal Rogue variety show. Good evening, and welcome to the launch of a new variety show called the Liminal Rogue. I'm Vincent Volt, and I'm here today for an interview with Tina Hauser, the creator of the show. So, Tina, in the intro, you define liminal as a threshold of a gray kind of in-between area of existence. How would you define rogue so that viewers may better grasp the intention of your show and what it's all about?
Well, I define rogue as someone who goes their own way and chooses their own path regardless of what everybody else thinks. They're both unpredictable and uncontrollable.
Very well. So when you put liminal and rogue together, what do you get?
You get someone who explores the uncomfortable, uncontrollable spaces of life.
Sounds interesting. Why don't you explain to the viewers what the different segments of the show will be?
My first segment is called Cosmic Weather. And because I love astrology, I had to have astrology in my show. But instead of a weather forecast, it's a cosmic weather of what the stars are doing and the effect it has on us all as the collective. So astrology is my thing, and I didn't want to pretend to be some knowledgeable guru. So I decided to play a knowledgeable guru on TV so I can still have my fun and enjoy my astrology and not take it so seriously, but get the message out if anybody wants to receive it. My character Luna Lancaster, she has a very unique personality. She's very serious. She's the Barbara Walters of the Cosmic Weather.
Hello, I'm Luna Lancaster. This is the cosmological weather for the first week of February in 2026. And if you are having a little bit of a hangover, that's from all the theatrics last night from the full moon in Leo. Yes, Leo is asking you to allow your authentic self to shine. Have the true you come out and be on stage for the real show. No more dress rehearsals. If you have a bruised ego, that's okay. Brush it off and recover because the party is moving into Aquarius. The stellium that was in the studious sign of Capricorn, that get her done energy is now turned to the mad scientist energy of Aquarius. Yes, for the people thinking, and with Uranus stationing direct tomorrow, that is going to be quite exciting, electric, and shaking it up kind of weather. Mars, Mercury, Venus, Pluto, and the Sun. Oh boy, that stellium is quite interesting. So, you might feel like you're running a marathon. Guarantee the weather will be shocking. That's the cosmic weather. And happy birthday to all the Aquarians out there. The stars have spoken. I'm Luna Lancaster, and I'll see you next time.
What's the next segment called, and what's it about?
Well, this one is awesome and kind of strange. It's called Commode Confessionals. It is kind of just like this title, people telling stories on the toilet, but you don't see them on the toilet. You see their ankles and their pants around their ankles. They can say whatever they want. I'm holding a space safe and secure enough to tell a story or get something off their chest or just anything they want to really talk about. I don't ever criticize or judge. So I've been told a lot of interesting, awesome stories. The human connection is one of the most important things. So feel free for anybody who wants to confess. I have some throne therapy. You can contact us, email us. You can be anonymous. I can read it for you, or you can record it, or you can just maybe just tell me, and you don't want to share it with the world. You can share it with me.
Welcome to the Liminal Rogue. This is the segment called the Commode Confessional. The nature of solidarity. Solidarity is a powerful word. We often think of it as an external thing, standing with others, a shared struggle. And it is. But there's another kind of solidarity, an internal one. It's the moment when your heart, your mind, and your soul finally align on a single truth. It's that moment you stop fighting yourself and start standing with yourself for your vision, for your future. It's the moment you realize you are not alone in your own dream. Every part of you is finally on the same page, working toward the same dawn. That's the feeling I've been living in. It feels like homecoming to my life on the road. Welcome back to the Liminal Rogue. This is Commode Confessionals. There are moments in our lives that are not quite the past and not quite the future. The in-between, the doorway, the chrysalis, a place of deep uncertainty, but also pure potential. It is a space where greater things are born. Today, we're not just talking about that space. We're talking about the electricity you feel when the walls of that space begin to dissolve. The moment a dream, a vision you've held so closely and privately, it begins to be solid and tangible. We're talking about the electric solidarity of dreams. I want to share something with you, something raw. This past Christmas, I found myself in one of the deepest, most uncomfortable in-between moments in my life. I spent the day alone in my truck, feeling a depth of pain and solitude. It's hard to put into words. It felt less like a hurdle, more like a mountain, one I wasn't sure I could climb. But transformation isn't about avoiding the darkness. It's about moving through it, integrating it, and knowing it's a part of you, and being okay with it. And in that moment of profound pain, that's when the shift occurred. The dream I've been building, this very show, this connection with you, it became my lifeline. That pain was not the end of the story. It was the fuel. It was the final necessary ingredient for the alchemy to occur. The healing that followed wasn't just relief, it was confirmation. A sign that the transformation is not just coming, it's here. It's happening. It's happening now and forevermore. The dream is no longer a whisper, it's a current, an electrifying force that's become tangible with every word, every connection, every shared moment of understanding. My invitation to you, as always, is to find your own liminal space. Acknowledge it, honor it, but don't be afraid of the electricity you feel there. That is the feeling of your future arriving. That is the solidarity of your own dream calling you forward. You don't have to remember every step of the journey alone. That's what this space is for. Thank you for being here. Thank you for holding this space with me. Until next time, stay true to the space in between.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hungry, get something to eat, but there ain't a damn thing open on this street. Yes, there is. It's a brand new place where the cheese is sold and fine faces greet you as you open up the door. We'll go to Mac and more. M-A-C, M-O to the R-E once more. That's M-A-C, M-O to the R-E, Mac and more.
Tell us about the next segment, Recreationist Corner. What's that one about?
I love art, and my favorite art is the recreationist. It's a play on words. It's like upcycling and stuff. I didn't really like that term, so I came up with the recreationist. It's like recreation, but I recreate it. Like, for instance, you were a table, now you're a lampshade. Actually, I see value in everything. So I have been called a hoarder, but I don't call it junk. It's art inventory. I find the most interesting ways to repurpose things, and it's fun. I also invite viewers, audience members, my rogues out there, to submit their art.
Tell us about the next segment, which is Snacks for the Road. What's that one about?
Well, I love snacks, and this eventually will be a traveling show, and I'm going to connect with people along the path. So it was a snack for the road, and I leave my audience viewers with a positive message, philosophical, or an anecdote, inspirational quote. I'm doing a poll to see what the best road trip snack for 2026 is. So you can submit your favorite snack food. And every week you can see which snack food is winning the race. The point of the show is, at its core, is human connection, and that we're all going through like tough times all the time. So helping one another to get through those times, like sharing the story, maybe it might take the burden off of somebody else. So the art and the philosophy and the cosmic weather and people, they all make you guys make my show as much as I do. So be my rogues.
And that brings us to the end of another episode of Liminal Rogue. You know, every time we wrap up, it feels like we're just about to set off on a new journey. A new road trip of the mind. And you can't have a road trip without the right snacks, right? So for this week's Snack for the Road, I brought something classic. Something that reminds me of being a kid in the back of my parents' car. Just staring out the window at the world flying by. Gummy worms. The perfect blend of sweet, chewy, and just a little bit weird. What's your ultimate road trip snack? Let us know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to see what fuels your adventures. As we close out, I want to say thank you. Seriously, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for spending this time with us, for being part of this community. This show is as much yours as it is ours. You are the lifeblood, the creative energy that keeps us going. And speaking of that, please don't forget to keep sending us your incredible art, your stories, and of course, your Commode confessions. Your submissions are the highlight of our week. They're hilarious, they're profound, they're deeply human. And we love sharing them. Seeing the world through your eyes is an absolute privilege. Keep them coming. We're always looking for more, so don't be shy. You know, as we talk about all these different ideas, these liminal spaces between one thing and the next, it's easy to focus on the cracks, the moments of transition that feel uncertain or broken. We talk a lot about mending and healing, about finding our way through the confusing parts of life. And as I was thinking about all of you, our viewers, and the community we're building together, a powerful image came to mind. You are the golden thread. That golden thread that not only mends what is broken, but you strengthen it and make it more valuable by doing so. It's the Japanese art of kintsugi. Kintsugi is the beautiful practice of repairing broken pottery by mending the areas of breakage with lacquer dusted or mixed with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. The philosophy behind it is that it treats breakage and repair as part of the history of an object rather than something to disguise. It doesn't just fix the object. It makes it more beautiful, more unique, and stronger for having been broken. The scars become a celebrated part of its story, shimmering with gold, and that's what you do. Each comment, each piece of art, each story you share it as like you reapplying that golden lacquer to the cracks in our collective experience. You're not just patching things up. You're transforming them. You're showing that our struggles, our broken parts, don't need to be hidden away. They can be illuminated, celebrated, and turned into sources of strength and beauty. You are the kintsugi for this community, binding us together and making the whole so much more precious and resilient than the individual pieces.